if there is a vacuum that's created here now by people no longer being able to trust these numbers, in theory, there is still economic opportunity there. Is there any kind of halting way that private data collection is stepping in on this stuff? And what's that look like, right?
Private data sources are useful. They can help fill in the gaps in some cases. And at some firms where they have a chief economist or a data scientist or somebody like that, they are doing their best to try to make sure that the data are reliable and cleaned up and they account for these holes and things like that. But there are also more opportunistic cases. Mm-hmm. Walmart maybe is an example of that recently, where they released their pricing for a Thanksgiving meal bundle that they said was quite a bit cheaper. I think it was 25% cheaper, except it wasn't apples to apples or pumpkins to pumpkins or whatever analogy you wanted, turkeys to turkeys, because it had different stuff in the bundle this year versus last year. Walmart's incentive here is to say, hey guys, we have a great deal for you, right? So of course they're going to say things are cheaper. What publicly traded company in their right mind is going to send out a press release saying, guess what? Stuff is super expensive this year. Don't bother shopping, Yeah. So you have to think about the incentives of the companies themselves. And of course, this Walmart example is something that the White House latched onto, whether because they didn't realize that the numbers were not consistent and not apples to apples and turkeys to turkeys, or they didn't care.